What is up, everyone? This is Gerald again. This is the last video of the El Salvador series. This is a very short video. It's kind of random, but here we go. Thank you for watching. And please like and subscribe. And we're just having a small breakfast, having a dip in the pool before we head out on our last adventure in El Salvador. So this day we were in a bit of a rush. We got a quick exploration of the historic center of San Salvador. It was very beautiful.
Alright everyone, so we're in the historical center in San Salvador. We're gonna take a look and see what they have to offer here. Maybe some food, historical information. There's a lot of families, it's a weekend. But it's a very beautiful place, and we're gonna take a look around.
This was recorded last year, and if you see the crane, they were still building El Salvador's recently inaugurated library. That's why I didn't record any of it.
So I'm gonna go inside this particular church. It's called El Salvador del Mundo, and we're gonna see what's inside. There's mass going on currently, but I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna bother anyone.
In the historic center of San Salvador, living statues of different artists can be seen, but the one that stood out to me the most was Idalia Lainez, a Salvadorian artist. She portrays a hard-working woman who, despite economic challenges, ensures her family's well-being. You can see her carrying a baby, a gourd, and an apron, symbolizing her dedication.
We're still at the historic center, and this is like a little avenue they have here. Very relaxed, various businesses, but mostly restaurants. If you notice, this zone is particularly architecturally built in a different way, basically from colonial times, and now adjusting to modern times, right? This is the Iglesia del Rosario, Church of the Rosary, and this, from outside, you might not think it's a big deal, but you'll see.
The Iglesia del Rosario in San Salvador is a renowned Catholic church celebrated for its architectural brilliance, notably its vibrant stained glass windows. Crafted by architect Ruben Martinez, this church stands as an iconic symbol of cultural and artistic heritage in the region. Beyond its religious significance, it serves as a popular tourist destination, drawing visitors to admire its captivating design and historical importance.
Mass just finished, but this is something just remarkable. This is a normal market here, mercado, if you will. And yeah, so here's what we have here.
So this is the market. You can buy fruit, vegetable, clothing at a much lower price, right? Now this was a Sunday. Unfortunately, it was kind of empty, but yeah, you kind of get the gist of it. All third world countries have this, in particular Guatemala, which you have yet to see in much more detail.
Yeah, so this is how this works overall. This is where people get their things, and yeah, everyday thing here.
One of the last things we did was go to the Children's Park in the city. Yes, I know it's a very odd thing to do, but this place is based on The Little Prince, which is my wife's favorite story. We decided to take a look around.
We're at the Children's Park here in San Salvador. It's based on The Little Prince. This is actually a real jet plane. Basically, it was donated by the Salvadorian Air Force. According to the story, the aviator got lost in the desert, crash landed there.
We decided to visit one last place before we left the city.
Right now, I'm currently at El Salvador del Mundo, and this is what would be considered as the nation's symbol regarding Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world, and that's why it's called El Salvador.
Now, I just want to talk about one last thing. San Salvador and El Salvador in general was remarkable. It's definitely a country you must visit. What I did not talk about was about the safety. Now, you can never be too careful, but in this country, the vibes were different. You can tell that there's a feeling that people might be a little precautious still. While Guatemala may have its safety concerns, in my experience, El Salvador felt notably safer for tourists. The precautions one might expect in taking Guatemala seemed less necessary in El Salvador. It's almost like you didn't have to watch your back at all times. You can observe the growth of the country based on the last presidential administration.
This right here is the border. This river right here is the border between Guatemala and El Salvador.
Last thing we also did right before we left the country was buy some pupusas. Now, this woman was actually at her home. She lives right on the border.
Right now they're making pupusas. Yeah, this is how they're made.
And we decided to buy some pupusas. She was a very nice woman. She showed us how to make pupusas in general. They were great too.
Esas son revueltitas, ¿ves? Esas son mixtas, ¿sabes? ¿Ves? Frijolito, queso y chicharrón. Ya esas son las queso. Ya está mi hambre.
Alright everyone, so basically this is the end of the video. I saw that El Salvador, overall, even the city is just remarkable. There's a lot of things to do. I didn't even get a chance to do a lot of things at the end of the day, but thank you for watching. If it was a little boring, I'm sorry. I'm new to this, but thank you for watching. Have a good one.